I think that's what
they're doing.
thinking
Yeah,
right
they're
now.
doing Schofield 4 on Queen of Pain, and Bristle versus AM.
Oh, that's actually a very nice switch up there.
Smart, very smart.
And one series to prove they are worthy to advance farther here. This is quite a Game 1 draft we have in terms of how much skirmishing, how much team fight has been prioritized, and already the action commences. First blood to KJ on that bottom lane. When the action is fast, chaotic, in your face, you don't know what's going on. Classic South American style Dota.
And Pure, he's gonna fall as well. Heroic taking this laning phase by storm just as they intended from their draft.
Enable this man, let him carry you, let him carry those early mid-game fights. He's your one playmaker. He's got to create space for this Lycan and this AM.
Look at this body blocking. KJ, true to his name, king of the jungle, but apparently not good enough as Kataomi continues his roaming experience.
As a glimpse.
The Disruptor with the glimpse ready to go. 1 kill, looks to turn to 2. It's an immediate bushwhack after the glimpse, guarantees a double for Miro.
This double Disruptor rotation completely broke that strength. So much tower damage. This tier 1 just got shredded.
Tried to secure power runes here. Instead, going for the kill on Kataomi. A Fissure will help out here, slowed down by the Hellbear. They certainly got it, but the trade-off. GPK tried to do some damage. Sonic Wave just got picked up. Big damage on save in the back lines. They focus on GPK, though, and they've got the Sentry in place. Despite the Invis Rune pickup, they still hit the kill. Necessary for Heroic. Is if giving an opportunity for supports that fall behind, like Schofield did in this game, and just give them the mid lane for a while. Right? It has done wonders for a lot of these 4 positions that have found themselves a little bit starved in experience trying to give solo to their off lane.
I agree. They did a nice job recovering Schofield here, prioritizing him. Do not want that Sonic Wave on off the bat for too long.
Straight up Echo is the burst damage. There it is. They got him with the trio of Whisper, Analog, and Schofield. They pick up that kill, but the pressure from BB Team is still on.
So much different than past iterations of the hero. I mean, Pure has contributed with this helm to a lot of pushes. He's been stable on that top lane. He's farming incredibly fast. You picked him off twice, but he has not slowed his game down at all.
And you simply can't say the same about Yuma's Marcy.
Nope.
Another break onto the Bristleback. Underneath the tier 2, this just cannot happen. Sonic Wave goes out, already got them to assimilate. Nice hit from Yuma though, lands on top of the Void Spirit, toss him back into Kataomi. They'll finish off the support, but can they get the core? This is a crucial kill. GPK trying to hide away, goes to the desperate teleport out, but there's a Fissure. That'll stop him in his tracks. Heroic, they do strike back. Just about to point out the fact that Yuma, despite having top net worth, has not really been an active force in this game, but he shows up.
This mark would love to find a big core target off this smoke, especially if you're bringing multiple cores. This could be Whisper just farming that Ags. Instead, he's looking for the aggressive potential. Scan hits.
Oh, right as he's on top of the Ancients. Perfect opportunity for a big Echo Slam. A ton of damage. Miro, he's going to go for the shapeshift, and they don't have enough stuns. In fact, they're going to turn back around. The Earthshaker's in trouble. A Static Storm on 2. The Quap runs out of it, but the cores are stuck inside. Schofield makes his blink away. A glimpse to pull him back to his doom. They thought the opportunity. Miro was farming up Ancients, but the damage, they underestimated just how tanky this Lycan truly is.
A total disaster of a play for Heroic. They just didn't have the Ags on the Bristle. You're missing a lot of damage. There's not that.
It feels like if this smoke doesn't land.
I mean, how do you land this smoke, though? This is the issue.
You just got to go blind. But if it doesn't land, I feel like they are almost going to be forced into late game scenarios. Right? It just doesn't feel like they're going to ever get enough map control to take over the mid-game the way they want to.
This might land. Smoke from BB going straight into them, unaware of the positioning.
And it's 2 supports, but they throw it inside the Fissure pit. They do not hit the 2 supports that are on the side, but thanks to the Bristleback cutting in from the side, they should be able to still get them. Schofield makes his blink away, but he's still going to take out in the end. Pretty clumped. Miro's going to chase after him here. Echo Slam attempted, but GPK's already jumped away with it to simulate. He's got a haste rune here. Oh, they're trying to blow him up with the Marcy, though. The Fissure goes out, they've got the damage. 2 swings from Yuma, 2 rounds of that ultimate. And the Void Spirit, he may be tanky, but not enough there. Winning a fight right outside the Roshan pit. You couldn't ask for a better situation for Heroic. Worked out beautifully. Now it's time to see if they can actually be a little bit more on the offensive, if they can actually get some of that map control back. Some of the ways they're trying to address this, they've got Schofield going more lockdown in the Rod of Atos. Here, he got hit by the stun, pushed back in. So much burst damage.
Beautiful connection there. That's a very limited window to hit that. They hit it absolutely on point. Yuma making his presence felt again. And that was pure getting a little greedy, trying to kill some Chen creeps and Dom creeps. He actually man avoided them too. It just shows you how much it takes to... So I think you have to almost go 4 or 5 items on Pure before you take the head-on fight. I just don't think he can enter it. Maybe you get a really nice man avoid target after BKBs are out.
They know he's here, but the Fisher just a little shy. GPK able to get a jump away, and now Schofield is an easy pickings for BBT.
Their long-range poke and kill is so nice with this trio.
Yeah.
Just so low committal. You can't turn that play. There's nothing to turn on.
Yeah. What much harder for, I think, particularly for Marcy, who is kind of the shortest range core of these initiators. Like, Schofield, I mean, he's been punished a number of times for these aggressive blinks. Apparently, he just does not care. The smoke wraparound, though, is coming from BBT. Moving up through the river, and Heroic have a lot of heroes inside of this pit right now. This is pretty dangerous. They're just all inning for it, trying to finish up this Roshan now, and they will be able to do so before BB Team strike. Now, a Bushwhack grabs a couple, Sonic Wave goes out, and with Whisper blinking up to the high ground, it's hard for BB Team to get through. Nevertheless, they get on top of the Static Storm and take away the 2 supports. But do they want to fight this Marcy? After all, he's got BKB, he's got the Aegis, but it looks like Yuma has called it quits. He wants to back away. Whisper doesn't want to do the same. Nullifier placed onto Yuma as he's being hounded by the Wolf, but they go after the Bristleback now, who's just barreling forward still, refusing to back away. Now he pops his BKB, but it's a bit too late. The physical damage, it's stacked up, and he's dead.
Gem on the ground. Beautifully played fight from BB Team. They got the angle. They take the Chen down first. That's your biggest target. Take the sustain, the auras out of the fight. You get the other to play around, but not the team fight win they were looking for.
I mean, I think the bigger loss, I think the Bristleback dying, you know, that sucks. But I think the loss of the gem,
it hurts.
It hurts so badly when you're the ones wanting to take team fights. We already saw the last Aegis expire without a big team fight forced, right? Oh, they're coming through the gate. Miro, you see this, right? You see what's coming your way. You just took the Tormentor, but you might just sign for it to get the grab on him. Hit him with a stun, lock him down with a Rod of Eight Toes, and once again, the Unleash combined with the Sonic Wave, they've got him. A Bushwhack, grab on a 2, though. See, he's gonna burst down KJ, and he makes a break for it. He's out of here.
Nice little pickup from Zave. That is a 7x streak on that Lycan.
Okay, Analog's not messing about. He could have waited for that Ghost Scepter to fade away and just Enchant Totem hit him, but he didn't want to take any chances. Yeah, I
didn't get a fight out this exact timing. That's kind of what they're looking for, right? You get this Abyssal, you're okay, I can go in, I can Abyssal stun this Marcy, I can give us a little bit of a bigger window.
Whisper, he's going to be one to break this smoke. They do not want to go after this Bristleback, but maybe they have to. Oh, go! They actually can go for it. Still, though, the Echo Slam hits on Miro. He gets off his BKB, and Yuma does not get a bash. He couldn't get the lockdown. A glimpse back with the BKB lasts just long enough for Analog. A Fisher as they try and retreat backwards here. Yuma does not see the opportunity. They may have to leave behind KJ, whether it's the Void Spirit or a glimpse. Maybe they can protect him still with the Fisher as he gets up to the high ground. Pure with the Helmet Dom spots him, but Disruptor too far away for now. So in the end, it's Whisper to die. Not much else out of that fight. I guess Schofield did buy back once again. He is certainly not making a whole lot of progress in that network chart. They just always seem to have vision over you. Combine that with the Disruptor.
You have to just smoke and jump off the smoke. That's your best chance in this game.
And this may be the perfect opportunity. BB Team very brazen in their attempts. It is going to be interrupted by GPK here, but if they get the jump on the GPK, got him with the Echo Slam. A response from Cocktail on me. It's not good enough. He got a good Static Storm, but the BKBs are already out. Pure, he's going to go for Whisper once again. Hits a big mana point. Whisper, not dead yet. Gets a little bit of heals out of the Chen, and he's staying alive for now. Pure, he has to back away. Miro's right in the middle. They all jump in, but Echo Slam, no, it doesn't do much. Pure, he finishes off Analog with the lock-in. Rod of Atos, and BKB is gone for Miro, and so is his life. 2 cores down on the side of BB Team for the one of Heroic. Heroic had the advantage for Roshan, but now it's switching over to the other side. Oh, God, the Shield Rune. Right in front of Heroic, the Scythe of Ice doesn't stop the rune grab here, but they do have a nullifier. Oh, what a beautiful Bushwhack on a 2! They try and blow up Yuma. Not quite. He blinks after him, hits him with another bash, and finishes him off. Now Whisper, he's up next. Rod of Atos holding back for now, but he's got to blink up. He'll chase after Whisper. And save once again with the bushwhack. A glimpse back, pulling him back to his demise.
Marcy
Here,
by.
working him through. A sun device and a buyback.
Yuma's
This
back.
has to work for Yuma, and he gets it. A monster kill on the enemy. Stops Katomi as well. And that means heroic. It was a risk, but it pays off. They have control of the pit.
Sick bushwhacks from Save, but BB end up overextending into the Marcy buyback, not ready for Yuma round 2. And Whisper dealt so much damage to that anti-mage. He bursted him down with the Quills 11 stacks, 2,000 going into Pure. He just could not survive the physical onslaught.
The buyback, I think this is coming too late.
Oh, they're
GPK,
committing.
Trey jumps inside the pin. Can he grab it? He's got it! GPK, he rips it away from Heroic. And now, it came at a cost. It cost them the buyback. If Yuma dies here, he's in trouble. He got BKB unleashed. Now it's Pure. He's in trouble. Gets off the man to hit by his stun. And a missile blade goes off. A Fisher to try and stop him, but he's away. And now, danger time. BKB not up for Yuma. He's a dead. A dieback. 2 minutes. Heroic kept the fight on without him. With just 1 core to do it. And being hounded by the wolf. Miro chases after them all the way back to their fountain. All the way back if necessary. They will find that 3rd core. And Heroic now on the brink of death. They've been cleaned up all over, and BB team have full control to push as many buildings as they want.
What is there to say? One time and time again, this team goes to GPK to make the plays. Absolutely salvaging that team fight, steals the 2nd life away from Yuma, destroys his presence off of the buyback.
Will
Then
it
you
be
just
enough?
Get the chase down. They pass Cheese over to Pure. It was a beautiful itemization usage. Gives him the strength to keep pushing on, and they just want the game here.
As always, Pure has called to end the game. And it's going to be an Earthshaker buyback to try and hold it.
Without the Marcy, though, it just feels impossible. No Bristleback buyback available.
They simply just do not have the damage. Nothing will stop BB team at this point. Try as he might. He tries to go in with his BKB. They pop the cliff. But it is delaying the inevitable. BB team, they have routed you, they have outfarmed you, and they will take game number 1.
What a game 1 it was. These teams are just here to brawl. There's a lot of creep action going around in the map. I'm sure it's very uncomfortable for Heroic to play, considering how they would prefer to play this game, but that is what you're up against.
She's a pretty strong laner at level 1. One of the best level 1 heroes.
I was wondering where this hero's been. The mid Leshrac, it deals so much damage. The Link Dagger, you can jump.
As the panel mentioned, you are trying to play some heroes that have not been too successful so far. Doesn't mean they can't work here, but they have been struggling.
Save in some trouble. Already used the Shadow Realm. Unless he can juke through the trees, he is gone. That's going to be first blood to Yuma. And that is quite the boon because the off lanes on both sides are suffering. Schofield will end up going down. Both supports will die, but it's Heroic who walk away with the extra bounty in first blood. Considering how well Yuma is doing, I halfway expected the Silencer, KJ, to go through the gate, maybe help out this top lane, but he's opted against it, instead playing for Power Runes.
They're just too weak up top. Too many resources got burned out there. That play is not available. You can look for the mid clash, however. Again, these Power Runes are super valuable for the Leshrac if you can secure them.
I love that, though. They already have the ward in place. They will run down KJ first, go back for the Power Rune, which spawns top. Works out well for them. Analog would have gotten it otherwise, but instead Katomi gets an amp damage, and he's going to pull the Leshrac underneath the tower. Now it's going to be the Clockwork who wakes up that Leshrac. Leshrac going back in with a dive ball, doing massive damage onto Katomi. 1 kill and trying to get out. No stuns left. Save has already blown everything there, so Analog will be able to get away. Support for support trade-off.
Money bags collected for Pure. He's happy about that. Analog, did he overstep into the river?
He certainly did. Not having dive ball, getting he's in trouble. Sounds goes out though, and now GPK is the one who has overextended himself. Analog, he'll tick out. Analog didn't have to run forward. KJ will collect
Great
that.
core matchups, great heroes to punish with the curse, and a great target for that global silence later. I expect a big game from King Jungles here. Pure feeling the heat of a Yuma rotation. Rocket Flare gives a little assist. But
Yeah, a bit too late. If it had caught him as Pure ducked away to the trees, maybe they could have killed it, but now Whisper has been baited. Go for that Pure kill. Templar Assassin can't jump into this, not with GPK. Timbersaw is showing. Analog still going to show up, though. He is so strong right now. He's going straight to Pure. That's a guaranteed kill. What else can you get out of this one? GPK tries to pick up a Yuma real quick. The refraction, blocking the damage, and missed the timber chain. Meanwhile, Analog, oh, he cuts him down with that long-range chakram. The facet comes through in the clutch for GPK, and he still has plenty of mana to work with. No more Diabolic Edict, so GPK has free reign of things. A triple kill for him.
Man, that's the kind of fight you wish you had that silencer involved in a little bit more. 3 points in Curse. He could do some serious damage to GPK in these skirmishes.
He thought he was going to get involved there. Instead, Nightmare pulled into the chakram. Analog, he goes for the pure kill again, but around these ancient stacks and 2 heroes behind him, Analog can't go for another kill.
It could have been so much worse, right? He gets that kill on Yuma, and that top lane rotation, that could have been just pure dying again. He's kept Analog down a bit, but he will be the center of attention for Heroic. Hookshot does land, and really no way out of this one. Nope. The cogs lock him in a cage, and the silence prevents any spells. Analog, he knows that he's going to have to stay one step ahead of this Timbersaw. They want to push this to a game 3.
And these smoke plays are so strong. They're not going to have a lack of damage like we saw in that game 1 where
Fisher
that play
block
got
off.
turned around.
Not needed. Whisper already has his blink dagger. He gets in front of Katomi, and they chain the stuns for another kill into Analog. Now second in net worth, and Yuma is topping out the charts.
This is a perfect pace for Heroic. They love this style of gameplay, and this draft is built for it.
You just showed so many heroes, though. Yuma, he's left alone in this bottom lane and run down by a simple 1-2 punch of a Miro wall and save with the Bedlam. That is going to cost Heroic a decent amount.
We've seen this combination, but it'll be live in this game. And all that space that the Timbersaw created allowed Miro to catch back up. He was doing farming. He was doing big stacks in the jungle, so this Darkseer's absolutely back in this game. They're trying to pick up the pace themselves.
Quell and Blade pick up, but the creep is on top of him with the Ion Shell. Echo Sam does go out. If they can trade this out to get the kill on Pure, it'd be massive. Whisper doesn't have enough damage by himself. Oh, what a Cox hit! A Sprout over to the other side, and Chan Totem to stop him, though. And Pure, he's dead. As aggressive he's tried to be, multiple of these rotations have resulted in his death, and Whisper is taunting him all the way to the grave.
You got to have some respect for BB Team. They went in this game, and they're trying to play Heroic style of Dota. They are just taking the clashes, getting aggressive, but...
Maybe Yuma expected he was going to get some sort of bailout here, but let's hope that Global Silence is put to better use here.
This is the same smoke path. They scanned it, and they have this ward still on the high ground. Their sentry in range never killed it.
Yeah, this is insane that this is still up. BB Team unaware and caught out by it once again. Global Silence just in case.
I think that was a little wasted global there, but...
Yeah, that did not feel necessary at all. They had that kill guaranteed. One courier. And a second
couriers?
Pure trying to juke it through the trees. Analog and Schofield, they tried their best, but distracted by the courier, they still got it. But it is Whisper dying on the other side of the map. As the aggression from BB Team, they see all these heroes on the other side of the map. They're going to go for the Wisdom Shrine, expecting that Schofield will do the same on the Clockwork. But they're going to fight. Analog, he's going to jump right into the Bane. Opts not to go for the Wisdom Shrine, gets the quick kill on the support. Can he get to the Wisdom Shrine in time? He opts for the stun. He does not want to go into melee range of this GPK Timbersaw that has been menacing the map the entire time. He takes the experience and makes a run for it.
Hook shot in 7 seconds here.
Sade, he knows I think he's given up his life to block the pass. Miro, he's run down by the Diabolic Edict. That TP is not going to work for him. And it's GPK, the only man perhaps who can make it out. Schofield spots him. Oh, that hook shot just barely off the mark.
That is still a fight Heroic will gladly take in exchange for that shrine. They got so...
I mean, better to be early than late. That's what it feels like Heroic's going to be. Are they not... Do you feel like they're at a disadvantage for contesting
No.
BB Team? I don't think so either. I'm surprised they're playing so passive right now, but as we say that, both teams are going to go for their own smokes. Not going to be met, not going to be surprised on a Tormentor. Instead, they will clash inside the dire jungle where BB Team do have the ward advantage, but the initiation, it's going to be jumped onto the Darkseer with the Global Sounds over the top. 2 are wiped off the face of the earth, and now Heroic want more. Can they get that? Whisper, he's going to chase after him here. The silence wearing out. GPK, he gets the Timber Chain out of there, and Heroic call it quits. Good enough for them, I think, to do the Tormentor.
Gotta take it away right now. This area is entirely Dire's vision control, so you win fights here, it's super nice. Get a chance to dework, get a chance to take that objective, save. Wants to get something going.
Good 4-staff. I mean, this early 4-staff picker has done wonders for GPK, though. He was pulled in by this, and there's too many stuns.
overreaching, trying to find a little opening and stall this objective up. You end up paying even more of a price. The damage is overwhelming from this lineup right now. There's just no way to take an early, to dice these heroes up.
GPK backs out right as Heroic.
Oh, he went back in.
The Echo Slam starts things off and he's gone.
Too easy.
If they have your Shaker and the Leshrac on one target, it doesn't matter who it is. Schofield finds the extra. He's going to jetpack, keep the vision on save, and eventually these Blink Daggers should catch up to him. There's the Fisher. And a Shadow Realm trying to dodge. They're actually maybe thinking about fighting this one. Miro's going to try and TP in. This is a little crazy, though. They still have the global silence.
Yeah, what is he doing?
And now Miro's in the middle of no man's land with nobody to help him. He tries to go for his own wall. Dead again. BB team, what is going on? They're bleeding out hero after hero in fights that should just be simple pickoffs.
That is a massive blunder. If you can catch him, I mean, that's the dream. Catching any core out on the map right now. Schofield, does he have a read?
He just slips right past Miro.
That's insane. Still, Yuma taking matters into his own hands. Kills.
The Terrorize goes out. Timbersaw will try and take advantage of this. The first life of Yuma. They're burning through this refraction. BKB goes out from Analog. And a quick Echo Slam for Whisper. Knock it down two. Miro, he gets a force staff to save his life. Analog's fighting up against the physical damage. Pure Pop's going BKB. Down. He makes the commitment to Leshrac and he gets it. Meanwhile, Yuma on his second life almost dies here. Goes back against Pure. Knows that BKB is going to wear out. Knows that the stuns are coming in with the cogs pushing him around. They do have this Nightmare in the back line, so Yuma just can't get down to this cliff. Schofield and Whisper, the two-man tag team of stuns. They can't get the kill on Miro right away, but they'll get it on Pure, and Yuma cleans up both.
The control tag team from Heroic, getting the job done where the damage falls. This Shaker was massive. Double Echo Slam coming out from Whisper off the minted refresher. Absolutely feeling himself right here. Just decimates that fight that was once looking good for BB. Gets turned around with overwhelming damage from this offlaner. That's a buyback on the Bane for no result. Sets up the return from Yuma. Collects some more Deso charges here, up to 16 off that fight.
Oh yeah, he's huge. Analog. Oh, he runs into him and Yules. Save. He's faster than Analog. The BKB will be forced. They got to get out of here. Save. He does manage to get a helpful force staff to get away here. GPK is going to go for it. Now that Analog's BKB is on cooldown, but the global sounds over the top of that BKB. GPK, he is left with no offense, no bite.
Whisper has an Echo Slam here.
I can't believe they're right next to each other. Jesus, what is happening? A Fisher goes out, and Whisper is getting some stuns and Echo Slam on the two of them. GPK is in trouble. He got baited into a fight he was not prepared for. Not with Yuma. 1,000 damage crits raining in on BB team. Another stun. That'll stop the Bane. There goes the Dark Willow. And BB team on the ropes now. They managed to hold on with their barracks left alive because of the glyph before. Now there's nothing left to protect their base.
This is a lane for sure. Yuma's gonna clean house here. Another great Echo Slam from Whisper. Probably not the way he wanted to get it, but he'll take it. An immense amount of damage going into the Timber. Yuma cleans it up. No BKB on GPK because he used it earlier, and the Global Silence canceled the grip that was on the Clockwork on the back of that fight. So you don't have grip to throw into those cores later on. I mean, this Silencer is just ruining the Bane's day.
Oh, Pure, he's walking into a ward.
Oh, they see him.
He's got a BKB, but they've got the stuns. They've got the instant hits.
Yeah, that is some overwhelming damage.
Double wards in this jungle area. Heroic knew exactly what Pure's playbook was gonna be when he's behind like this on the Fury.
That is not the one you want to pick.
That's not the one. That's not the one. Whisper. Oh, this could be the death blow. Back to back, side of the map pickoffs on Pure.
Read him like a book. There's just nowhere to go. He's just playing Minesweeper out here. Too much vision control on Radiant's side of the map, and you don't want to keep farming your own because your team also has to get something right now. Nowhere safe to go for this Furion. Nowhere safe for GPK either. He's going to have to be forced to pop BKB. No teleport available. Is already canceled.
GPK knows his life is forfeit. Does a little dance. Whisper, he's going to be chased. You do manage to catch him before the Blink Dagger comes back up. He turns around the Echo Slam, does what damage he can. His team is making their way here. KJ's now here. He slows him down. Thanks to the force step, Whisper can turn back around. The BKB will last long enough, but save. Big hit there, and a Fisher to finish him off. They couldn't get the Earthshaker. They'll catch both Save and Katomi. Worse comes to worse. They're losing their tier 3. They're losing their second lane of barracks, while Pure is still dead for another 30 seconds.
And there's a refresher on the silencer. Why not? If one global silence caused you problems, how about two? This game has completely spiraled out of control for BB Team. They had some brief windows in that early game, but since Analog has been playing decisive, it has all been heroic. No hope in these team fights. No chance in the skirmishes. No ability to contest Roshan, and this game is just going to end before the 35-minute mark. You went into the Coliseum with heroic. Next time, you better come prepared, because this is not the team you want to come with less team fight against.
Heroic say you want to play that early game brawl. We'll match you every step of the way and beat you with experience. They have pummeled BB Team to a pulp on this one. And BB Team are not equipped to be able to stop this one. A Fiend's Grip, a 3-man Quags. Why not? Schofield will end things in style. We are going to game 3.
This has been a really fun series to watch, and game 3 is going to have it all on the line. When the pressure is at its greatest, who will step up to lead their team to a historic finish between these two squads?
You might be having a lot of issues in terms of dealing the damage. This is something that Sanking really hates to play against. There's also going to be Queen of Pain. Sure, she does have some pure damage, but most of the damage that they do have is going to be magical early on.
Yeah.
And these guys have delivered some insane games so far on their run in this international. It all comes down to this, a final game to try and set history. And it's going to be an absolute barn burner, because this is just skirmish city, man. Team fight on skirmish on more team fight.
Oh, already snags the first blood.
Everything about this game points to fast-paced fighting Dota. And that is Heroic's wheelhouse. Once more, BB have decided to meet them on their ground, on their turf.
Schofield does everything he can to teleport away. They got the damage.
Very
BB
close.
Team will return the favor, kill for a kill in the top lane.
I don't think Pure wants to...
Ooh, almost falls as well, turns Malphite back around on the Sand King, does end up going down to save in the end. Doing this in a game 3-2 because BB Team,
again.
All right, he missed one of them, but
I mean,
a double
still,
stack this time around.
good
Nightmare
enough.
pushing him up the cliff. Katomi in a bad spot now with Whisper cutting across too.
Miro's
They
here.
ensure they get that kill, but now with Miro with the epicenter, the Dawnbreaker ultimate, the Sonic Wave has to be used to finish off that tanky Dragon Knight, and now Whisper, victim of both the ultimates, will fall as well. Miro cutting across the map to make this happen. A big win for BB Team.
That's a beautiful move from him. Not something Heroic expected at all, but
Is Heroic capable of contesting though?
it's tough. I mean, you have Bane and Enigma. How do you get your supports in here and let them do anything, right? And your cores are not really contested. They're going to smoke for it. They're late to the party.
Schofield, he shows himself first, trying to get Katomi. Instead, the Static Storm for him. But the smoke wrapping up the side, that's going to be the bigger move. Miro committed its epicenter to kill this Bane. Dawnbreaker ultimate still coming in. Schofield somehow is still not dead, while the heroic backstab does not land yet. They're still searching for these heroes. Okay, they managed to find Save up here in the jungle, but at the same time, oh, the Black Hole is going to whip on GPK, and here comes Pure. A host of magic damage that should bring the Dragon Knight to his knees, and KJ soon to fall. Not only is BB Team getting the kills, obviously, with a score of 11-4 to their favor, but it feels like they're actually catching up in stacks.
They definitely recovered the stack game. Early, it went Heroic's way. In that big game, it went their way. And they're just continuing to play off of Miro's strengths. Absolute beast in these smoke ganks. A lot of early smokes committed. That might be something that comes back to haunt you when the Roche is...
Speeding these cores along to BKB seems a necessity for Heroic, though Analog's not going to go for that.
Mage Slayer.
Mage
I like
Slayer
it.
instead for him. You actually think that's the better choice?
It's just so good against BB's lineup. Like, I don't know how you can turn it down. Maybe it's a little slow, but...
I mean, by that same argument, isn't BKB really good against BB's team?
Yeah, it is. It is for sure. This item's a little cheaper, a little better of a farming item. You can kind of build some momentum with it. That's
Oh, he
the
was just
upside.
about to get his Aghanim Scepter. He buys it out, but in trouble. Tries to pull himself away from the epicenter. Turns back in with the Starbreaker and the ultimate. He's going to drop it on Miro, and Miro might be the one to be bursting here. Instead, though, the glimpse on the Templar Assassin stops the damage. Miro survives because of that. They claim Whisper's life. Take the tower once again.
The first fight where that Enigma has Blink, sometimes you clump a little too much, he gets that big black hole.
BB team are not doing the Tormentor. They're waiting and waiting. Patience may just pay off here. Schofield, he's going to be the one to break. They got the vision on him. Trying to get a ward up there. Does manage to spot out at least the same thing. Analog blinks over the initiation. He got the Dragon Tail stun into a little bit more of the Stormbreaker on JPK, but it goes away. And JPK, not dead yet, gets off the Sonic Wave and stays standing.
These glimpses have destroyed them in the fight.
How do you stop them if you don't have BKBs on all your cores?
Still a black hole here.
He still has it here. Black hole goes out, but immediate glimpse. Still the Whisper. He's the Starbreaker. Oh, it's pure. One more metal cannon. They've got him. Whisper. He runs headlong into BB team, accepting that this life is forfeit. He'll help get Yuma out of here. Will Yuma complete the escape? KJ. He'll make sure that Yuma backs away. Yuma, you got to get out of here. Oh, he's turning and fighting. This is insane. He's got Schofield trying to help out. Tries to blow up the save. Meanwhile, the Fiend's grip on JPK. JPK does end up going down. Yuma fighting for his life underneath the sandstorm and winning with the buyback coming out from the heroic support. They'll find another. That's two down. Making a third. What the hell was that? Yuma and Schofield make the call. A 2 versus 4 to turn the whole damn game.
You have to play with confidence at TI. You have to go for the big plays. Yuma says, I don't care if we lost the fight. I'm going to make my own. I'm going to win my own. What a turn and what a call from the heroic carry. This lineup has a big weakness in it, which is the man fight potential. The ability to stand there and fight a BKB carry. The Gyro cannot deliver in that department for some time, which is why he desperately wants this Aegis right now.
It's slow, but BB team confident that they could still win the fight. No! What a fast reaction from King Jungles. Pulled back in, but he's completely with down on that static storm. Still though, wait, JPK's in trouble once again. Do we see this one before? But the Bushwhack saves him this time. And an epicenter demolishing heroic right in the middle. Still though, Yuma had a chance, couldn't kill Miro. BKB TP out, Whisper dies as he gets run down. Same as Schofield. BB team, they hit right back.
Saves Hoodwink is so goddamn good. It is ridiculous. He has delivered time and time again.
That's why Heroica put so much effort into killing this Quab at the start of every fight. But that last Bushwhack
That was
saved
so nasty.
GPK's game, though. Caught out by the Fiend's grip here.
Beautiful catch. Heroic finding some openings on this map right now. This Aegis period has not been clean for BB. In fact, I think they're losing net worth lead.
Heroic.
Not expect the move to come into you because you've been on the chase for so long. Now you are the chase.
And it's Katomi. 2-shot casually by Yuma. The rest of the smoke not revealed yet. Now it shows on a save. Save shoots himself down to the low ground, but revealed. The trees are taken away from him. All cover gone. And Yuma, a godlike spree for him and his Templar Assassin as they regain control.
Just feels like Heroic have a better read on this map right now. This is where patience can be rewarded. They just walked over that observer ward, BB. They got information. That's what they wanted. They saw 2 cores up here. Can you get the jump?
A little bit out of sight. They spot Yuma. Yuma's right underneath the ward. Can Miro get this initiation? They've got to chain the stuns. Yuma's walking into them. Oh, wait! They make a little bit of a jump there, but this gives Yuma. They don't want to go after this Aegis hero. But
they want Analog.
That was your option. They go for Analog on this burrow! And the BKB goes off from Analog. BB team, can they recover this? Instead, they find Schofield. But Dragonite, he jumps into the back line, and that gives the opening Whisper. Hit 3, a massive ultimate, and now a black hole! Sonic Wave over the top of Solar Guardian. That will be the nail in the coffin for BB team.
You clump against a lineup that punishes you so damn hard every time. The confident jump from Analog, knowing his team will back him up, break this game open. They are going high ground. 11K gold lead, 2 minutes on the Aegis. No buyback available for this Gyro for 40. This should be 1 lane, maybe 2, guaranteed. And a potential top 4 for the first time in Dota history for a South American squad.
the spirit of an entire region behind Heroic, and they're playing like it. They're playing with that aggression, with that fearlessness, and now they've got full, firm control over this game. 13,000 net worth lead, and an Aegis still for a minute and a half, a banner. Still for another push if they want to try for it. BB team, they push outside of the base. They find Schofield, something small to work with. Heroic, say you can have him.
Getting so much right now. Analog's game completely recovered. Level 25 available for the Dawnbreaker and the TA.
Yuma runs right into Pure. Hello.
Not afraid at all. Some damage off that sharpshooter.
Yeah, he did get pretty low. And they will Solar Guardian just to make sure he does not get jumps in this instant. Miro trying to go for it, but a double BKBs, and he's met with a Dragon Tail, a Fiend's Grip over the top, and once again, the initiation is denied.
That was bizarre. They just let him sleep there forever. I don't know if that was a bait or just, it was so janky, but BB fell for it. They ended up losing their Sand King, was on his way to that refresher. They might have to take this fight without him. Need to find something here. He has no buyback.
A quick pick up on Schofield would do one for them. They do have the Static Storm. There's no BKB, so Solar Guardian goes out. They've got the black hole. It's catching the gyrocopter. Sonic Wave trying to push away. Here with the Satanic. It's keeping himself up. 1 versus 4 for them all. Trying to take down one of these cores. He's fighting up against Analog, and he's getting the life steal to keep himself up. BB team on the edge, but they will hold off that fall just a little longer.
Dude, what a fight from Pure. He just gets in the middle of everybody with this Satanic Butterfly, gets a couple evasion procs. Gonna commit to the high ground push here. It's such a terrifying push. You don't know who has buyback available. And guess what? It's all 5 for Heroic. They all saved it up. This push is almost doomed to fail unless you execute out of your minds right now. Fortune favors the bold.
Will it favor him here? A bold move to go into the base, but they found the bushwhack into the epicenter initiation. A Sonic Wave 1, and that's one down. Now they still have the Solar Guardian though, so it does trade off core for core with the buyback being used on the Dragonite. Heroic, they want to make the most of this situation. They got the control on the GPK, another Solar Guardian to finish him off. The bushwhack helps the Templar assassin FA, and GPK, he's away. Another Sonic Wave, and back in. A killer instinct for GPK, but it might just go awry here as a black hole. It catches Pure.
Safe Whisper.
Pure. Wait a minute. A Satanic. He stays alive. Doesn't lose the Aegis just yet, but Analog, that's going to be a dieback for him. A Nightmare with the high ground. No, he's not going to make it. Stuck on the low ground and nothing on a bushwhack.
Save.
Give him an opportunity. BB team still working with this Aegis. Do they go in? Do they go for the throat? 2 heroes dead. One of them with no buyback.
You use GPKs though, you all in here and you die. It's game. It's up to Pure. It's his call. It's his shot to take right now. 30 seconds on the Aegis. Another buyback from Heroic. They're down to 2. Whisper on that Dawnbreaker. Yuma on that TA. They somehow got Whisper out of that
Another
fight.
refresher. They may not see this coming. There's another black hole available. As you said, they got the Static Storm on a Pure.
But you can't go.
They can't. No. GPK. He does go. He does get that kill. He does force that buyback.
Where is it? Yuma, you have to pull the trigger. There it is.
KJ, this is an opportunity. A moment for greatness. Can he hit the black hole? That sets up everything for Heroic. God damn, it's not enough. Pure hits the Satanic, and everything is wasted for Heroic.
How is he alive? He's just tanking
Side blade after side blade, not enough to kill Miro. And Pure, he can play it slow. He's got another Satanic coming up.
There's no way you back here, right? I mean, you have pushed this to the limit so far. You have another Satanic. You've gotten everything out of Heroic from 5 buybacks to none available. Black hole dropped. Refresher black hole dropped. There's nothing left in the tank. Pure makes the call. Divine Rapier, Swift Blink in. He's going for the throat. Going for the throne. He wants to deny a South American top 4.
And claim his own top 4. He made it to the final day of TI before. He's led a team to this victory before. He apologized to his team. He said, I'm sorry, but next time, I will carry you.
and he does it! He takes his team all the way to top 4 at a TI!
What a redemption game for that man right there. That thing looked completely out of reach, and somehow that one team fight bottom tier 2, belief in the squad,